Hey guys, it's Ale and I'm back with another pick a card reading. This time I wanted to do how people perceive you. And I have three different decks out for you guys because I know it's easier to choose that way. Um, and I will be using those specific decks for that pile. Plus some more decks, maybe. But I'm gonna give you guys a second to choose. The purple tarot cards are going to be pile 1. And then the one in the middle is pile 2, and then the red is pile 3. And I'll give you guys a second. Okay, so this is for everyone who chose pile 1. Um, right away, you guys have sunglasses, and it says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. So, that on the bottom of wedding rings, it kind of makes me feel like people perceive you guys to be kind of like delusional, but not how do I say it? They just perceive you guys as someone who's always like daydreaming or who has um fantasy like views on love. And that's not a bad thing because that's how I am. I'm a Pisces sun. So I'm delusional. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people also stalk pile 1, like they look at your social media a lot. Or you can I feel like a lot of people also they kind of copy pile 1 a little bit. They kind of um put you guys on a little pedestal. Okay. You also have 9 of Swords down here. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the light, but I feel like a lot of people think about pile 1. Like I said, a lot of people watch you guys, they like watch you on social media. Um, yeah, I feel like a lot of people think about you guys at night, or they just, okay, they could also be daydreaming of you guys as well. That makes more sense. Um, okay, you guys have Page of Cups. I feel like people perceive you guys as someone who follows their feelings. Like, you guys are going to do what you want to do and no one can tell you otherwise. You have the High Priestess as well. I feel like this pile is very intuitive and people can see that. They probably also see you guys as someone who, like I said, they kind of put you on a pedestal. Like, they see you as higher than them. Whether it's like look wise, they might find you guys more attractive than they think they are. Or just how you guys act, like your energy and stuff. And I feel like a lot of people like pile 1. Yeah, a lot of people like pile 1. A lot of people want to be in pile 1's circle. Like they want to be entangled into your guys' lives, basically. Whether it's in a good or bad way, they just want to get to know you guys more. Um, I feel like they also perceive you guys as someone who is not emotionally ready for a relationship as well. But I feel like that they kind of like that a little bit. Because you guys have 7 of Pentacles, they might see you guys I feel like they think of this pile as someone who doesn't really have any goals And I'm not saying that you guys don't, I'm just saying you guys might not talk about them. So a lot of people don't know about your goals, or they don't know how you're going to be in like a couple years. So they might see you guys as someone who's like doesn't know which direction to take in life, but you guys can obviously like you guys can obviously have a plan, but you guys just don't talk about it, right? Let's see what else. With the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like a lot of people perceive you guys to be a good friend. They either want to get to know you and be your friend, or like I said, they want to be in your circle to kind of become like you. They like maybe your aesthetic, your energy, something about you they like a lot of people like to pick up on, and they like to copy. They can also perceive this pile to have some type of anxiety, or like to always be worrying about something. Maybe they like perceive this pile as someone who always has something going on, like something's wrong in their life, and you guys like to talk about it, like, oh my god, guess what happened today? And a lot of people find that interesting. They find like they want to know more, like, yes, tell me what happened today. But yeah, I feel like that's how they perceive this pile. I want to pull more of the oracle cards and maybe a little bit more tarot, so I'll be back once I pull more cards. Okay, so I pulled more of the oracle cards just because I hardly use this deck, but I actually kind of like it. So, okay, you guys have stabbed in the back and the axe. So I feel like a lot of people are scared. They're scared to hurt pile one because I feel like I said, they put you guys on a pedestal. They don't want to get you angry because they want to keep you around. Okay. You have the chaser and the runner. So I feel like pile one is the runner, and people like to chase you. They like the chase of like becoming your friend because they feel like you guys are very, how do I say it? Like you guys are up there. They see you as someone higher than themselves, and you guys have ascending. So yeah, like they see you as someone higher than themselves, and they want to chase you because it makes them feel like they're able to get on your level. But you guys might not think of it that way. You guys probably don't even think of like, oh, this person's lower than me or like anything, but that's how that person perceives you. And like I said, the Tower, they're scared to break the friendship that they have with you, or they're scared to break like whatever it is that makes them closer to you. They're scared to break that. Let's see what else. Okay, so they might be offering, I feel like you guys attract a lot of people who like to stick around, and like maybe you guys friend zone a lot of people and they still stick around. They see you as someone worth sticking around, so they still stay. But a lot of people, I feel like you also attract a lot of people that try to manipulate you or try to kind of make you get in a relationship with them. And it could be like by staying your friend, or like just staying in your life until you're ready, and then they pop back up like, hey, you're ready now, so let's date. King of Cups. You guys can be a water sign, but okay, I feel like you guys are also very nice. Like you guys have a hard time saying no, or it can be that people have a hard time saying no to you. It's very rare for someone to be like, no, I don't want to help you with this, or like, no, I don't want to do this. And you guys might not even be used to like people that don't like you. Like a lot of people like pile one. Okay, and with abundance, I feel like they perceive you as someone who is always happy and has a lot of abundance, but abundance wise, like I said, happiness. You guys always know how to have fun. You guys might be surrounded by a lot of people who like to have fun, or you might be surrounded by people who have money, or you yourself can have money as well, and that's probably why they want to get in your circle as well. You guys can just this pile is the one that brings like the fun. They're the fun friends. They bring happiness, joy, fun, adventure. You guys, even when you guys are like just chilling there, I feel like your energy is very nice. So overall, I feel like a lot of people have fun with you, and like I said, they want to get in your circle and they want to become your friend, or they want to be more than that. But yeah, so I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. But yeah, so that's what I have for pile 1. I feel like you guys are very fun people, very chill. I feel like you guys are authentically yourself, and that is also why a lot of people like you. But yeah, okay, so that's what I have for pile 1, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, so this is for everyone who chose pile 2. Okay, so I feel like, first of all, I feel like an ex misses this pile, or it can be like an ex-friend that is missing this pile. But someone here is, they're thinking back on the memories they've made with you. This could have been someone who hurt you, because you have 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, which is like heartbreak and like basically being stabbed in the back. But that's only for a few of you guys. For the rest, I feel like people perceive this pile to be a little bit more serious. You guys can be a fire sign or an earth sign, because I feel like you guys are, I have like, it's giving me very earth energy, but also you guys have a lot of resentment in this pile, a lot of pain and hurt and resentment. So I don't know why it's making me think of like Aries. But you guys can be, like I said, earth or fire. But yeah, so a lot of people perceive this pile to, I feel like you guys are holding on to a lot of pain. And like I said, there's resentment, there's anger, there's feeling like you guys are just going lower and lower. But, you guys are surrounded by people that love you. You guys just might not realize it, or right now, it might not matter to you guys because your only focus is like getting better or getting back to how you were. But you guys are surrounded by people that love you, and I feel like right now would be a good time to hang out with them. But yeah, so okay. People perceive this pile to be very passionate and very emotional, because anger is an emotion. So I feel like a lot of people, they feel like this pile can get pretty angry quick. They also perceive this pile to be someone who is hardworking, who might be always working, doesn't really have time to hang out, always doing something. Maybe this pile is also like, you guys could also be like always traveling. But yeah, so I feel like this pile is also someone that a lot of people come to for advice. I feel like a lot of people don't trust pile 2 as well. And it's nothing that you guys have done. It's just that a lot of people, when they first meet you, they might perceive you as something other than you are. Like, you can have RBF, you know? So, like, a lot of people probably think they can't trust you, or a lot of people think that you don't like them at first, and then they get to know you, and then they see that you guys are like pretty cool and different. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for now. But I am going to I want to pull more cards and more oracle cards as well, so I'll be back with those. Okay, I'm back with some more cards. Okay. I feel like a lot of people perceive this pile as like someone who is very intimidating, someone they kind of don't want to mess with. Especially because, like I said, you guys can be someone who gets very emotional quickly, gets very like angry, or not angry, but I feel like you guys treat people how people treat you. So like if they did something bad to you, you guys would probably do something bad to them, or like do something worse, which in my opinion is not bad. But a lot of people might not want to mess with you because of that. You guys have the Empress, the Empress. So I feel like you guys are this group could be very feminine. That's for some of you guys, and it applies to men as well. Men can be feminine. But for others, I think that you guys are just very good at, oops, sorry. You guys are just very good at planning things. Maybe you guys are always the friend that like plans things in the friend group. But you guys are very good at planning things out. I feel like someone has a crush on pile 2 because you guys have soulmates and love call and photograph again. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like someone has a crush on you guys, but I don't know who. I'm not picking up on who it could be. But, okay. Like I said last time, that you guys, there was some resentment towards something, and there's still some anger towards something. You guys have this card. It says, not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. So I feel like someone hurt pile 2, and that could be who I was picking up on that is like still thinking of you guys. But yeah, someone hurt pile 2, and you guys are still angry. Let's see. I feel like pile 2 attracts a lot of people who like to love bomb them. Or you guys could be the one who likes to love bomb people. Even if you guys don't realize it, you guys can just be like someone who you guys fall for people pretty fast in the beginning, and then afterwards you might get like bored. Let's see. Okay, so last time I believe you guys had, what was it? What is that card? Let's see. Okay, I can't remember what it's called, but it was a card that talks about having kind of like an old school mindset, or just wanting to do things traditional, like doing things traditionally. This group can also be someone who, for some of you, you guys can be a little bit more modest. Oh, I found the card. Okay, so you guys had this card last time, the Hierophant. And that one talks about, like I said, doing things a traditional way. So, yeah, I feel like this group could be a little bit more modest. at least for some of you guys. Or you guys just have like a very different mindset, maybe, because I know a lot of people today, they have like a very open mindset when it comes to relationships, and you guys can probably still have like that mindset that is like, I just want one person and one person for the rest of my life kind of thing. And maybe you guys, I feel like this group is not very flexible in relationships. But that doesn't have to be a bad thing as long as like people respect boundaries and stuff. It's not really a bad thing. So yeah, I feel like that's for this group. Let's see what else. I feel like a lot of people can't really, like, when someone asks about this group, the other person doesn't really know what to say, because you guys can be a lot of different things. It just depends who you're talking to and kind of like your mood, I guess. But you guys show a lot of different sides to different people. So a lot of people don't know how to answer that question of like, who is this person? And again, that is also not a bad thing. But okay. You guys had photographed last time. And that was when I picked up that someone was still thinking about you guys and all that. I feel like this group can also be someone who has a hard time letting people go as well. So, yes, that other person might be thinking about this pile, but I feel like this pile is also thinking about that other person. Like, you guys have a hard time letting things go, especially if that person grew to be someone super close to you. You kind of will always have a space for them in your heart, and that it's gonna be hard for that person to really, really make you hate them. Because I feel like even when you guys have that resentment and that hurt towards them, you guys still remember the good times. And that might not be good, because that person could like be a super bad person and you guys can be over here thinking about all the good times and like missing them. So that's not good. But I feel like you guys won't go back to that person even if you do miss them. Like you left for a reason and you'll always remember that reason. But yeah, so that is what I have for pile 2. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, so this is for everyone who chose pile 3. But my cards are kind of dark and the lighting is like, it's making that like that ring. So I'm gonna have to like show you guys the cards up close if you want to see them. But okay. You guys have the 10 of Cups. Okay. Then you have Page of Wands. Two of Wands. Six of Wands. And I think you guys can see the ones on top. Ace of Cups. Seven of Swords. Eight of Wands, and Temperance. I'm trying to read the Roman numerals. I think this is also, wait, this is Eight of Swords, sorry. Okay. Okay, I feel like a lot of people perceive this pile to, I feel like this pile is very attractive. And a lot of people perceive you guys to be seductive. You guys have seduction right here. A lot of people like to flirt with pile 3, or pile 3 could like to flirt with people. I feel like you guys have a very good connection with your inner child. A lot of people can see you guys as someone very soft. Um, Maybe you guys are soft spoken as well, but very soft, very connected with their inner child. Um, Likes to do things that make you guys happy, right? Um, okay. I feel like a lot of people also have crushes on pile three. Hmm. What else? I feel like you guys are very genuine people. Um, hmm. A lot of people can also be watching pile three's social media. I had gotten that for, I believe it was pile one, but a lot of people can also be watching pile three. Um, a lot of people like to take care of pile three. Like I said, they see you guys as someone very soft, um, and very connected to their inner child. So I feel like they like to protect pile three, even when you guys don't even ask for it. Like sometimes it can come off as creepy, and sometimes it's like, okay, cool. Like, take care of me, yeah. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, I didn't realize it said this here, but it says protection down here. So yeah, like I said, a lot of people might want to protect pile three. I feel like a lot of people want to figure out pile three. Like they don't really know. They perceive this group as very, oops, sorry, as someone very mysterious. So like they want to get to know you guys. Especially with the 8 of Swords, because like in the picture she's tied up with swords around her. And like, yes, she did that to herself, kind of like she can get out of that, but it kind of makes me feel like people can't touch her because of that. Like she has swords all around her, people can't touch her, they can't get close. um I feel like this, a lot of people perceive this group to also have like victim mentality a little bit. maybe you guys maybe you guys do, maybe you guys don't, but for the ones that do, I feel like you don't notice, or you're not trying to come off like that. um you could just be telling someone like, oh my god, guess what happened to me, like this happened to me, and you don't even have to be talking about yourself in a sense of like I'm the victim, but a lot of people take it like that. We're like, oh my god, this person thinks they're the victim. Let's see. I feel like a lot of people, they like to a lot of people say yes to this pile. Like if you guys ask for something, everyone's gonna be like, yeah, of course. um but I also feel like this pile could also say yes a lot, but not necessarily to people when they ask for something, but like if someone's like, oh, do you want to go out, and it's like last minute, you guys are like, yeah, let's go. Or like if someone's like, do you want to literally move out and move in with me, this pile's like, yeah. I feel like you guys are kind of like, you guys impulsively say yes, and that's, a lot of people find that fun. um But that's all I have for you guys right now. But I'm gonna pull some more, and I'll be right back. I do want to pull more oracle cards though. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back with some more cards for you guys. Um you guys, this pile is very, very similar to pile one. Pile one had gotten that a lot of people watch their social media as well, or just like kind of stalk them, And I feel like that's the same for this pile. Like a lot of people like to watch you guys and stalk you guys. And I feel like this pile also attracts a lot of narcissistic people. You guys also attract a lot of people who pretend to be your friend, but they want to just be like you, basically. They like copy off of you. And that's the same thing pile 1 got. So this, I don't know if you guys watched pile 1 or I don't know, but it's very, very similar. The only thing that I feel is different is I feel like pile 3 is more, how do I say it? One, you guys are more seductive than pile 1, and also I feel like you guys just attract those people because of how you guys look. Whereas pile 1, I feel like they attracted those people because of how they acted. Which I guess is very similar. Very, very similar. But, yeah, so I don't know if you guys watched pile 1. But, okay. So, pile 3, like I said, you guys attract a lot of narcissists, and a lot of people perceive you as someone who is always stuck in these situations with these people. Like maybe every time you talk to someone, or like when you get together with friends, you're like, oh my god, guess who's bothering me now? Like you guys are always in these type of situations. You guys have like a little bit of bratty energy. Like you guys just want to mess around. Which I feel like also draws those type of people to you. Let's see what else. I feel like a lot of people perceive pile 3 to be someone who has their heart closed off, which I believe was also in pile 1. I can't remember. I can't remember if that was in pile 1 or pile 2. But you guys have your heart a little bit closed off. And a lot of people want to try to open it. They think they're the one. A lot of people don't see pile 3 as someone who is genuinely themselves, when I feel like you guys are. And a lot of people think you're very different. Like a lot of people have this idea of you in their head of someone you're not. And they are attracted to you because of the idea they have in their head, when you guys might not be like that person. So when they get to know you, they feel like you lied to them. They feel like you guys had a mask on, basically, when it was literally their fault for thinking of you differently. Okay. I feel like pile 3 has a good friend group as well, though. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I feel like pile 3 is also very, very aesthetically pleasing. And a lot of people like that as well. Pile 3 might also do a little bit of self-sabotaging. Yeah. And I feel like you guys have a hard time removing yourself from those bad situations with those people. Let me see. Grim Reaper. Okay. I feel like you guys have a hard time removing yourself, but once this pile does, like once you cut someone off, you cut them off. And you usually don't go back to them. But yeah, so that's what I have for pile 3. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.